Welcome back to the final installment of the big 3 questions being asked by our clients, and truly some of the most important updates you need to hear right now. I'm Keith with the Walker team. Since we've had all of this negativity surrounding us about the housing market in the media, let's focus on the shining star of the housing market. Plenty of people ask me today, should I even buy a home right now? Homeownership is truly a long game, and today I'm going to talk about how it wins over time, especially when compared to renting. Let's start by taking a look at this data in a quote by Odetta Cushy. This is a major financial cushion for those that are homeowners, and these are national numbers, which would be adjusted quite a bit up locally. So, why is this important? Well, check out this quote from Selma Happ about the security homeowners will have in the event of a continued economic downturn. Are you aware that the net worth of a homeowner is 40 times that of a renter? Homeownership versus renting is a huge factor in someone's long-term wealth, not just in terms of equity growth, but also tax savings. So, how does all of this affect the current market? Well, we're not set up for a wave of foreclosures by any means, but what we do know is that people in a tough financial situation have a safety net, and those that bought at the previous peak in March or April have controlled payments due to the crazy low interest rates back then. As a matter of fact, the stock market highs and fear of increasing rates helped fuel that spring appreciation spike. Let's spend a little time on this graphic since there are so many important talking points. The average gain in home equity from early 2021 to early 2022 was $60,000 nationally. Here in California, we experienced double that number. Imagine what that means for the strongest overall market in California here in Silicon Valley. Additionally, something that's really interesting is if you compare our rise in California to the average national gains, we are one of the healthiest, not low, but not overinflated either. That's very interesting when you think about it, and contrary to what you're probably hearing out there. The ultimate truth. Even if we see month-to-month fluctuations, homeowners are in a position to weather hard times easier. Now let's look at that long game we talked about, the past 30 years. The percentage change in California has been just above average, which means our gains have been healthy. Homeownership always wins over time. In a 30-year period, and all the ups and downs we've gone through over that period, equity has still gone up 319% in our Golden State. What does this tell you? One word: sustainability. History doesn't always repeat itself, but we can certainly learn from it. The alternative is rent, and over 30 years, rents have increased over 300%. The real crisis is actually renting right now, as inflation has caused dramatic increases in monthly payments as landlords are passing the costs on to tenants. Now, outside of the obvious financial benefits, homeownership also changes lives. Security and stability, privacy, personalization and home improvements, community participation, financial education. You know what's funny? It's even been tied to health benefits. So, the bottom line, homeownership isn't all doom and gloom, and don't overthink the risks of getting into the market, either as a first-time home buyer or as an investor. As one of my kids would say to me, "Dad, it's always the old people that are wealthy in real estate." You know what? He's right. They had many similar challenges to buying then as we do now, but they did. As always, I'm Keith with the Walker team of Intero, here to educate and navigate, not speculate and fabricate. Follow me on YouTube and be sure to see the first 2 deep dive videos in this series. Will mortgage rates keep rising? And what's happening to home prices? Thanks for joining me and for following the series. Take care.